Welcome back to Real Buccaneer Adventures. So I got this mask on, I've been working, so we're gonna give you a short clip. All this honeycomb, all them brown spots were honeycomb. I got all them filled with colloidal silica. Got all them filled in, a couple little voids over in the corners. Got all those filled so far, and then I went all over all the original holes in here. Got those all smoothed over as well. We're getting ready to put the first layer down. So this will be painted with resin, and then we'll put the cloth to that. Was videoing everything on the Garmin Verb, and I guess it's done. It toast, I guess. So gonna have to deal with videos like this. I'll try to get these videos turned around this way. It's kind of hard to remember to do. But I'll just keep giving you touch-ups, and as I get going, give you a little bit of information. Stay tuned. Alright, we're into the next day. This is what we got. It turned out pretty good. I got an air pocket down here I got to work on a little bit. Other than that spot, the rest of it all turned out pretty good. So, getting ready to get everything mixed up and start day 2. Everything laying here and already painted up and prepped. So here we go. Started day 2. This is one layer of chop strand is what we got so far. I don't know why we got air down there. Everything looked real good last night when I left. But yeah, we'll loosen her up a little bit and get some resin behind it. Everything else looks really good. Alright, first layer of wood is in. Filled and evened the top up where I left the original wood in. I wanted to leave a little bit of a cap on the top of this boat to make sure that my transom didn't deform. So I filled all that, leveled that all up. It was either 1/4 or 3/8. This first sheet is 1/2 inch. I'm going to do a little bit of smoothing up, clean up some of the runs. Everything's hardened up. Getting ready to run the 3/4 and be the next sheet goes in. Gotta built this up. I think we've got like 5 layers of cloth down in here. This is where the transducer goes. And this is for the raw water intake. We're building this up, cleaning it up a little bit. There was some delamination. Got it straightened up. Everything seems to go pretty smooth so far. Slow and steady wins the race. So there's the status, and got screws from the outside through all the original old screw holes and stuff on the outside, sucking it all back. Got one clamp there. Pulled back pretty good. You can see where it run out of all the weep holes. So I had good contact. Had to put a couple new holes down to the bottom to make sure the bottom sucked in good and tight. So far so good. Stay tuned. Alright, status update. I ain't having no luck at all with cameras. Cameras keep dying, and well, here we are. I can't wait on cameras. I got to keep going. So notice I've got like a puzzle match in here. It was easier to cut it with a circular saw than it was the saber saw. That breaks the brake line up. I got off just a little bit. I had to use some filler, but this is the 3rd layer of plywood in. It's all screwed in, sucked in tight. Lots of resin come out the weep holes, and then I used filler to go around the edges and smooth off the edges a little bit. So that'll give me a nice contour for getting ready to glass. Getting ready to put on the last layers of glass. I'm going to put chop strand on first, and then I'll get 2 layers of 1708 on top of that. I might put another layer of chop strand in between, but that'll give me basically 3 layers of chop in there, because 1708 has chop sewn to it. So that'll give me 3 layers of chop strand and one layer of mat, or 2 layers of mat. So, and then we're going to start tying the tabs into the sides. That'll be tied in between the layers. So we'll put a layer of chop strand on first. It'll be tied into the side, and then these strips here will tie into the side, and then the 1708 will go on top, and then another layer, a bigger layer, going to tie into the corners. So that's going to tie in all the way out into here. I want to try to tie in farther into the old hull than what it was factory. Same with the floor. So getting ready to wipe everything down with acetone again on the floor. Make sure everything's good and clean, scuffed up good. Everything's got to be sanded a little bit farther out. I didn't sand quite far enough. Had to get my blueprints there all wrote down, photographs. So that's where we're at. Just keeping y'all posted on this as much as I can. I wanted to have full video of everything, but fighting these cameras has not been great. I had a Garmin Verb, and yeah, we're going to go with GoPros from now on. $400 piece of junk. Alright, so that's where we're at right now. Stay tuned. Maiden voyage, here we go. Hope everything runs good and works good. November 2025. Yep, they're humming along good. Running 33, better back her down. Not supposed to run it over 35 for the first 5 hours. Got brand new lower units on. Turn her down a notch. So far everything's working.